Don't take cash. Look at this. Every imaginable bill. I have one of every bill, 150, a 20, a 10, a 5, and 1. And I can't use any of them here to buy a stupid cup of coffee. That's probably overpriced anyway. A coffee, please. 1 sugar, a little bit of cream. I have cash. You don't take cash? They don't take cash. Look at this.
No, but we have no cash here. Only cards.
This is outrageous. In addition to the $6 for a cup of coffee. I bought cards for less than that.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, and it reads, "And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Next, double honors to the head apostles / elder bishops of Great Millstone, the one that taught us the 100% truth according to the Bible. Peace, blessings, and safety to all you sincere icons. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep the faith. Regardless of people here for a bear. One step closer to that digital system. You seen the video, the guy had all kind of greenery, hundreds all the way down to ones. Couldn't even buy a cup of coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. The prophets of the Lord been telling you through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, who they ignorantly call God and Jesus, what's going to happen before it even happened. Everything is turning digital. And the majority of you Israelites are so damn blind. It's right in your face. You go to stores, you go to restaurants. You noticing that certain stores that you used to go to and pay with cash are not accepting cash anymore. But oh yeah, we're the crazy ones, all right. Oh yeah, it's June, right? Right, it's an embargo, right? And sleeping with a white woman is sin. It's John 3:16 and all that other crap, right? You see, everything is going digital. The vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. It's speaking loud and clear. All kind of videos of people not being able to buy with cash in certain stores. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he, the elite banking families, Rothschilds, Gettys, Bloombergs, Oppenheimers, causes all means everybody on the entire earth, right? Both small and great, rich and poor. Whether you got money, whether you're a bum on the streets, free and bond, whether you walk around in society or you're locked the hell up, to receive a mark, a charagma, G5480, something being inserted inside of you. We go through this all the time, in their right hand or in their forehead, little period. And that's in the making. You go to Food Line, you go to Walmart, everything is C-HIP ready. Everything is C-HIP ready, okay? All these self checkout, I'm saying counters and all that's preparing you to have to deal with less and less cashiers. But you don't see that, all right? And that no man on the face of the earth or woman might buy or sell. You're not going. You saw that video. The dude couldn't buy a cup of coffee with money. He had to have a credit card. And it's going to go from having a credit card to it being made mandatory that you take that C-HIP. And you're not going to get any coffee. You're not going to get any bread. You're not going to be allowed to go in stores. This is all fastly approached. This is happening right in front of your eyes. You see, they're going to have C-HIP stations in every city, a whole lot of them. You see, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, that C-HIP, that charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And look, and we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Let's just get that right quick. Just get that right quick. Just get it. You saw the video. You saw how upset that guy was that he couldn't get the coffee. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. At least Satan, the word Satan means adversary. Now you Israelites, y'all can play around all day like you don't see what's really going on. But you're gonna be faced with it in the upcoming days, weeks, months. You're gonna be faced with it, man. A harsh decision, the hour of temptation, which is gonna try every man and woman on the face of the earth. You can play around all you want to. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, but you have been warned, lest Satan should get an advantage of us. The word Satan means adversary, right? The same people, know saying, is going to make it mandatory. Remember, it says he calls of all the elite banking families. Those are our adversaries, right? That's what the word Satan means. It means adversary, lest Satan should get an advantage of us. For we are not ignorant of his devices, his tricks, his plans, his schemes, his plots, his C-hip, his charagma. We're not ignorant. See, the Lord put us on top of game. You see? And that's why we're seeking the Lord. We're constantly praying to the Lord to keep their spirits on us, to not take that C-hip. No matter what, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee, right? See, the majority of our people, that they're ignorant of those devices. Look, we're not, all right? We're not. And it's a penalty, Israel. It's a penalty for taking it. I don't see no C-hip nowhere. I don't see no C-hip nowhere. Okay, let's just get this. All kind of videos, bear with me. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, and it reads, for the vision, meaning the prophecies, is yet for an appointed time. But at the end, it shall speak, speaking loud and clear. You just seen the video of the old school guy taking cash to a restaurant to get some coffee, and they told him, we no longer take cash. We only take credit cards. And then soon you're going to go to a store, they're going to say, we no longer take credit cards. You got that C-hip. That's the only way you're going to be able to buy or sell. We just read it in Revelation 13, 16, and 17, and that no man, no woman is going to be able to buy or sell. Now, you can think everything's a game all you want, but that's what everything is leading up to, all right? With all the buildings burning down, all the train derailments, all the water being polluted, it's all leading up to the C-hip. You see? They're going to have C-hip stations soon come, right? For the vision is yet for an appointed time, meaning these prophecies, right? But at the end, it shall speak. Now the prophecies, Revelation 13, 16, and verse 17 is jumping off the pages, man. And not lie. This prophecy is basically screaming. Revelation 13, verse 16, 17 is screaming at you right about now, Israel. And not lie, though it tarry. Though it seems like it's taking them a long time to make it mandatory, in order for you to buy or sell, wait for it. Because it was, look, wait for it because it will surely come. It will not tarry. It ain't going to take too much long. Isaiah chapter 34. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16, and it reads, seek ye out of the book of the Lord, which is the Bible, right? Blessed is he that readeth, right? Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, meaning the prophecies. Everything's going digital. Remember what we read in Revelation 13, verse 16 and 17? That's going to come to pass, all right? And you're not going to be able to buy or sell without it, right? It says, none of these shall fail, meaning the prophecies, none shall want harm mate. The Bible stands alone, for my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. You see? So everything that I'm reading is going to come to pass eventually. Look, none of these words don't go out void, man. You see? Revelation chapter 3. Oh, yeah, lunch break lesson. Revelation chapter 3. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, and it reads, look, this red letter, Lord Yahushua speaking, who you ignorantly call Jesus, right? Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. You suffered through it all, right? I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. You go into the definition for the word temptation is pretty much someone luring you to do some evil, aka luring you to take that C-hip, that charagma, in order for you to buy or sell. You see, all of us are going to be faced with the hour of temptation, right? What it say again? Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world. Remember, he calls of all, both small and great. He calls of all. You see, everyone is going to be faced with the hour of temptation. And you're not going to say it's John 3:16 in that day. You're not going to say it's sleeping with a white woman. You're not going to say it's June or none of that nonsense. You're not going to say it's an embargo. It's either you take the C hip, you take the charagma, or you going into a concentration camp and maybe your head going to get lobbed off. All right? Life and death decisions, right? The Lord said, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, the true believers, the faithful in Yahweh Shai, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them. You remember, we're going to be tried. Much tribulation shall you enter into the kingdom, right? Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. You see, so we're seeing examples of that in that video, of you not being able to buy or sell without a credit card. And it's going to go from a credit card to a C-hip to a charagma. All right? So all of us going to be tried, tested, go tried in the fire of adversity. Constantly put our trust in the Lord. It's a penalty for taking that C-hip of Israel. And you're going to have these false Israelite groups, you know what I'm saying, their leaders, you know what I'm saying, are going to pretty much deceive you into taking that C-hip. And it's a penalty for that, Israel. It's a penalty for that. Let's get that. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. Look, doom for worshipers. Look at the heading. Doom and gloom for worshipers of the beast, meaning the system. You see? Sleazy's whole system. You see, the revised Roman Empire. You see? Trying to be a part of this man's system. Doom and gloom, man. All right? Trying to fit in this society. Trying to keep your jobs. Trying to keep your bank account and all that. Because all that is not all your information, your ID, your birth certificate, your social security card. You see, your bank account is going to be within inside that C here. You see, that's going to be the new currency. All right, it's going to be all digital. They can add, they can take away. All right. What it say? Revelation 14 and 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, basically EU, NATO, and its image, this system, you want to still be a part of this system. In order for you to be a part of this system in the near future, you're going to have that C-hip, that charagma. It says if any man, Israelite man or woman, because the word is for us, right? Worship the beast and its image and receive his mark, that G5480, that charagma, that incision, that imprinted mark, something that imprinted mark, something being inserted inside of you, in his forehead or in his head or anywhere in your body, period, right? In your ass cheek, it don't matter. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, meaning his righteous anger. You can't be forgiven for this, Israel. You take that C-hip, the Lord's going to burn you. Straight up, man. You're going to end up in that lake of fire, Israel. Stop listening to these false Israelite groups telling you that you can take the C-hip, you can take that charagma, and the Lord will forgive you. I'm not reading that. It says you take it, you're gonna feel the wrath of the Lord. You're gonna drink of what it say? You're gonna drink of that wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, his righteous anger. And look, and he or she, the Israelites, Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans, right? Israelite foreigners scattered, they may look like these different nations, right? And he or she shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. When the missiles hit, right? In the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So I just want to do a little quick video You know, you got that video circling around the internet of that old man going to Dunkin' Donuts and wasn't able to buy a cup of coffee because they won't accept in cash. But you Israelites, you still don't see it, all right? Yeah. So you still think Sleazy E is a spiritual man, right? You still think Sleazy E is a spiritual man? No, he's a carnal man. So he's going to come with a physical mark, all right? A physical see him. Something is going to be inserted inside of you in order for you to buy or sell. You have been warned, Israel. Shalom.